I can just smell it, you know? Here come y'all in the comments. Oh, Lego, you're milking this Cole Caulfield stuff, man. Heck yes, I'm milking it. You know why? Because Cole Caulfield, to me, is the most popular hockey player in the world. And that's not an exaggeration. So, let's talk about Caulfield a little bit more. Not because there was anything he did recently, because the last game that he played we actually covered on the channel. He got a hat trick. Surprise, surprise. He actually plays later today with the Badgers against Arizona State University. That's why I chose today to upload this video and to actually record it and all that, schedule it. You know, it doesn't instantaneously pop up when I think about a video when it comes out there and it's uploaded onto YouTube. I have to plan these things. But the Badgers and Caulfield, they play Arizona State today on Saturday, and they also play them tomorrow on Sunday. But Cole Caulfield is in the news quite a bit, and a lot of that does have to do with his overall love amongst the fan base. Today we're taking a look at a few different things from the Big Ten itself, Cole Caulfield's own online reputation, and just what exactly this means for the Montreal Canadiens prospect forward. Because if you go over to what was said about Caulfield by the official NCAA Big Ten themselves, hey man, they gave Caulfield the Player of the Week award. Take a look at this. These are the 3 stars as honored to Michigan, Michigan State, and Wisconsin. It's Cole Caulfield with the 1st star, Drew DeRidder with the 2nd star, and Thomas Borderlow with the 3rd star. Yeah, I know, I've been seeing everybody in the comments asking for Thomas Borderlow stuff, University of Michigan freshman stuff. Don't worry, fam. I gotcha. It's coming up soon. But for Cole Caulfield here getting the 1st star of the week, take a look at the stats here. He led the nation with 6 points in the previous week, including 4 goals in a series sweep of Penn State. He recorded his 2nd NCAA career hat trick in Tuesday night's 7-3 win against Penn State to become the first Wisconsin standout since Robbie Earle to have 2 hat tricks as a Badger. He also paced all skaters nationally in goals, power play goals, and power play points last week. He earned his 2nd career weekly award and his 1st since October 5th, 2019, so it was a gosh darn year ago since he won one of these weekly awards. And he's the first Wisconsin Badgers honoree since Robbie Beydoun from, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's not that far behind. And then you have the last Wisconsin 1st star player of the week since Roman Ashan from February of 2020. The next 2 guys had themselves some very good seasons as well, but of course, we're only really focusing on Caulfield in this video. It's kind of why you clicked on it as well. So, Caulfield got himself the Big Ten Player of the Week award. Awesome to see. But we have ourselves a few other things that I wanted to talk about Cole Caulfield. And this was actually brought to my attention on the RHAB subreddit because there was a post, and I'll leave it up for you right here. Can you spot the pattern on HockeyDB.com? Take a look at this list. It's the players that are searched about and actually trending on the website. 5 minutes ago, 1 hour ago, and 1 day ago. Cole Caulfield is first in all of these categories. And I was like, yo, that's kind of whack. I'm going to do this myself. It's 9:40 as I'm recording this video Friday night, November 27th, Pacific Standard Time. Let's go over onto HockeyDB right at this very second, and I will read to you what the top trending players are in the past 5 minutes, the past 1 hour, and 1 day ago. In the past 5 minutes, I'll take a screenshot right here. There you go, you heard the sound. The highest trending player in the last 5 minutes is Cole Caulfield, followed by Josh Gratton, Eric Nestorenko, Willie O'Ree, Igor Chenikov, Gordie Howe, Mikhail Abramov, Brendan Leipsic, Cam Janssen, and Carson Haynes. Obviously, it's 5 minutes. It's a very small time frame, and it literally changes 12 times in an hour, so it certainly is notable for change. But if we go down to the 1 hour ago session, yeah, it's Cole Caulfield, Josh Gratton, Sean Farrell, Jan Mysak, Gretzky, McDavid, Ylonen, Norlinder, Kotkaniemi, and Tuck. I'm noticing a pattern here, man. I literally took this screenshot as I'm recording this video. How many of these guys are Habs? Caulfield, Farrell, Mysak, Ylonen, Norlinder, Kotkaniemi, and Tuck. 7 out of the 10. Buddy, it's 9 p.m. as I'm recording this commentary. It's like midnight in Montreal. What's everybody doing over there in Montreal, going over onto HockeyDB looking up prospects? Then, if you go over onto the one day ago, Caulfield is second to Josh Cranton. Wayne Gretzky, Wojtek Wolski, Yager, Crosby, KK, they're here on this list. Furthermore, take a look at Philippe Deneau and Rafael Diaz, Jesse Alonen, Farrell. They're all here as well, too. My gosh, Montreal Canadiens guys coming in here and being popular. How about that? In fact, it was so noteworthy to me that I made a tweet about this a few days ago talking about how even though the offseason is dead, I swear to gosh, it's Montreal fans who are coming out here keeping the channel alive. And I make videos primarily for other people. I mean, I'm a fan of the Canucks and the Red Wings too. It's just, if you saw the Canucks video, there's nothing to talk about in Canuckland. And besides, it doesn't really seem like anybody in Canuckland is interested in the small, tiny little topics that you can pick out and make videos about on YouTube. As for the Habs, though, their fan base is absolutely nuts, and I think everybody kind of knows that. It's kind of why everybody on HockeyDB who is looking up players seems to be a Montreal Canadiens fan, because the Canadiens are dominating this entire list here. And I was like, okay, if we're going to talk about Caulfield, let's not focus just on HockeyDB. Let's go over on Elite Prospects as well, because they have themselves a page views feature where you can see the all-time numbers as to how many times a person's profile was viewed. If you go over here, the number one player of all time, it's Connor McDavid. Okay, that's not a surprise. He has 1,800,000 views on his page. You go over, you scroll down, you see some pretty good names, you know, Crosby, Hughes, Ovechkin, Jaromir Jagr, Elias Pettersson. I love that. And then you go over onto around the mid-tier mark of this page because, yeah, Cole Caulfield's one of the top players here as well. Cole Caulfield, if you're taking a look at just the all-time Elite Prospect stats, because you're not actually able to look at it in the previous day or week or whatever, at least to my knowledge. I don't have VP Premium, so who knows if there's a setting there for anybody who does have it. I'm not too sure. But from what I'm gathering right here, Cole Caulfield has more total page views all-time on Elite Prospects than this. Makar, Malkin, Solani, Quinn Hughes, Jonathan Dolian, Gabriel Landeskog, Dylan Strome, Philip Zadina, McKinnon, Pavel Datsuk, Artemi Panarin, Steven Stamkos, Matthew Tkachuk, Pasternak, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Olli Juolevi. Olli Juolevi's up here. What in the world? Okay, he's a Canucks guy. Canucks fans absolutely love their prospects too. But you take a look at this, Cole Caulfield has more views than Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi's at 470,000, and Cole Caulfield is all the way back up here in the top with a pretty stunning number of 580,000. He's shortly behind Kucherov, Marner, and Peter Forsberg, entering that top tier of players in terms of page views. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean he's good or that he's bad or whatever, but it kind of funnels in to the argument that I'm making here that Cole Caulfield is one of the most popular players in the world right now. And it's exemplified by the fact that everybody's searching about him, everybody's talking about him. In the last video, I talked about how people are harping on me because I'm making too many Caulfield videos, and the top comments were from you saying, hey, man, I love the Caulfield videos, make more. Make more, okay, that's what we're doing. And I love just seeing this because, you know, as a guy who's 5'3" myself, yeah, I don't know how many of you know this, but I'm a short guy myself too. You know, I'm an Asian guy, Filipino. I look like Nick Suzuki, according to a lot of you. I look like Nick Robertson, according to a lot of you. I look like Sebastian Aho. Those are the three guys that I get the most, and it's not really a challenge to understand why. But I'm 5'3", so seeing guys who are short go over there, dominate their craft, I love it. One more thing, though, because we're on the subject of Cole Caulfield. The fact is, apparently he's not even 5'7" anymore. He said in an article with Grant McCagg a few weeks ago that he's actually 5'8". And if you go over onto Wikipedia, it does say that he's 5'8". The problem is, though, HockeyDB, Elite Prospects, even the Badgers website itself, they still say that Caulfield is 5'7". So who really knows? It was Caulfield himself who actually went over onto the interview and said himself, yeah, I'm 5'8" now. So good for him. He's now the same height as Kailer Yamamoto, who has not had a difficult time scoring points in the regular season. And I say the regular season because in the postseason, Kailer Yamamoto was not all too great. But he's a good player. Caulfield is 5'8". DeBrincat's also 5'8", so that's cool too. So, you know, he's growing. And he's a guy who a lot of people are taking a look at and saying, yep, I love this guy, love this prospect. He's small, he can score goals, he embodies everything about the Habs, you know? Solid 200-foot play, being small, having a nice attitude out there, having a nice celly out there as well, and being able to pot those biscuits in the basket. But I want to talk to me in the comments below about what you think about Cole Caufield and just the overall video topic here. I can't believe we actually got to 10 minutes talking about elite prospects and HockeyDB page views, because this is such a niche topic that normally I wouldn't really think people would care about this kind of thing, but the fact that it's Caufield makes it so much more attractive. So talk to me in the comments if you think you enjoyed this video. That Trolls 99, and bye.